Welcome everybody to the podcast. This is TPP The Peasant Podcast for DayZ Console. We are the community DayZ Console podcast, all about DayZ community, about updates, about just a general understanding of how servers work and how the game works for Xbox DayZ. We feature owners, coders, streamers and players from the game we all love. I am the Greedy Peasant. I am a Twitch streamer, content creator, out to show off what the console DayZ can do with the tools we have, and to show off the absolute wicked community we kick off with. How is everybody? I'd like to thank you all for rocking up to the podcast. We've got the chat absolutely pumping here. Lady Ponce, GDS Queen, Very Silent Bob. Big shout out to Mr. Bloody Sabbath for the raid early on. We've got Smokey here. We've got everybody in the house today. Queen Peasants. All the queens in the house. I'd like to thank everyone for rocking up. Of course, we're sitting at a build by King Alobar, one of our guests. This is a hotel build for Xbox. This is absolutely off its head. We're going to go do a little run through. We can hear our guests here.
Not worthy.
Look at us.
Not worthy.
Don't stare at us.
So, of course, you've got the full rooms where you can isolate
Look at
off.
these shoes I'm still wearing. I've got to go change.
They got a
What's going
respect
on?
train brewing.
And, of course, these absolutely wicked
Dad
mods.
sneakers.
It's obviously two
Yeah,
levels,
So much better.
so you can deck it right out.
Somebody my age is always wearing those. Like,
Today's guest, we got King
khakis
Alobar,
and those kind of shoes.
a DayZ coder and YouTuber.
Polo shirt, and I'm like,
We've got HonestCriminalTV from Twitch. He's a DayZ streamer. And we've got Tin from Super Dope Awesome Hellies on the show.
No, keep them
So
keep those things.
let's get
Keep it
our
tucked.
butts
Keep
in
everything
gear and get
tucked.
started. Meet our guests.
Tucked in behind you. Tucked in behind
Sing
you.
sweeter.
As you can see, it looking
Yes.
beautiful.
I'm tucked, bro.
Hello, people. How are we?
Makes you see the other side of things.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning, all. Good morning. Bro, I've been running so much, my shoes are damaged already.
That's not unusual. You've been doing circles due to try to shake your nervousness.
No,
You're so nervous.
That's it.
Why are you so nervous for? It's
That's
so
it.
awkward. You're making me feel awkward.
It should be.
That's
And
it.
Bobby ass knees and the hairy armpits.
We'll have
Get out
to.
of here.
We'll have to sit him down. You want to sit down somewhere and just relax? And anyone got a sedative?
I don't know.
Need some sedatives.
Yeah.
This guy put a pill in my butt right when we got here. It hasn't done shit. I just
So
Playing some poo finger.
that's it. So first of all, Mr. Serial in front of me is HonestCriminalTV. To my left here, we have King Alobar. Up the top, we have Tin from Super Dope, and of course, cooking the barbecue man in the barbecue over here, Mr. Q, and of course, Smiley's got a gun. Welcome,
Hi, hi,
guys.
hi.
How he's going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, Q's cracking a sweat.
Cracking a sweat.
Yeah,
All-
none
all
of us
juice
are
dripping
hungover
everywhere.
for once. Quite amazing.
Yeah, we're not hungover.
No, it's
Yay!
yay. We're
We
not
are-
hungover.
we
Hey, today.
They're doing well,
We are stoned and full of drugs and bad manners, but
but
I'll
hungover.
drink to that.
but we're not suffering. We're not suffering.
Yeah, we don't want to spew today or pass out and all the vomit. It's a good day. It's a good Sunday.
It's a good Sunday. And Q, how's the Adventures on DayZ going?
Actually had a week off.
Had a week off. Saving up for the big haul on Tuesday when 1.12 comes out. Sorry,
Oh,
1.21.
Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday, 100%.
See.
And what about you, Smiley?
Whoever has the first night server, please invite me. 'cause I wanna slush
What have
it
I
up.
been doing?
A
Whole lot of nothing.
whole lot of nothing. Everyone's having a little week off, having a break.
Yeah, no, I've been playing and stuff. Just I don't know. Actually, I actually hung out a little bit with Honest, so that's why I've got nothing to report, because it's fucking boring. That was my week. Fucking boring.
Hey, hang out with Honest Story.
Dude, that was pretty good. That's probably the best thing you've ever said, and it's funny how you had to include me to make it.
That's it.
I appreciate you. That was love there, right there. That was love.
100%. All right. Well, Mr. Honest Criminal, since you're in the limelight, welcome to the podcast,
What's
bud.
up, big bro?
I hope you're having a good day.
Nice. I'm having a good day. Just tell me when we're going live, bro. I'm ready.
We've been live for approximately the last 8 minutes.
About an hour.
Oh, no way, bro.
That's it. That's how that's how we get it. We get you off guard. That's what it's all about.
That's what's up, man.
That's it. So, first of all, do you want to plug your stream and your socials?
I'm on Twitch and YouTube, and I think that's all that really matters right now. It's all HonestCriminalTV, big bro.
That's it.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Nah, go ahead.
Only started into the DayZ streaming probably 3-4 months ago.
About 5 months ago now.
Yeah.
I
Been that
started
long,
out
bro.
Because my boy fucking. Yes, no. It's all in 5 months, bro.
That's it.
Month number 1, we just used Twitch like as a fucking GPS for me, because I kept getting lost, and my boy Sean was just like, "What the fuck is criminal at now?" And so.
Yeah,
I'd look and see what rock or tree I was by and come find my ass.
You were one of those newbies. Yeah, I'm next to the 2 trees with a big rock.
Yeah, something like that.
So when did you actually start playing DayZ Xbox?
Well, I think Zagoria hit me hard, and so I just kind of started hanging out in there. Got the survival horror feel, you know?
Yep.
It's pretty fucking rad. It scratched like some Fallout itches and some other things that me as a RPG or survival player, I fucking really fell into it. So I don't know if that was the answer to your question, actually. I can't remember what you asked.
There are no wrong answers. We asked, when did you start playing?
Oh, 5 months ago. You already knew.
100%. How many hours do you play a week of DayZ?
confused. I can't tell you that. I'll be embarrassed.
No.
Way too many to be so
This
shitty,
is
so.
confession time. It's what we love about it. It's confession
Confession time.
Yep.
I have no idea.
Dude,
No.
I have over 200 days played on this one gamer tag. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's it. 100.
Jesus.
I got 104
Dude.
just on this one, and that's over 2 years.
Then
So there's no embarrassment,
This is the
bro.
flex moment.
That's it. This is where you get
This is where we all flex.
I know you get more VODs when you fucking do a 12-hour stream than you do when you do 2-hour ones. So you gotta go big.
That's
You
it.
gotta go big.
Gotta go big. So no
Yeah.
confession
put
of
in
how much
12-hour
time.
clips.
That's it. No confession of how much time you want to put into it. You put into it.
I don't even have a number.
Yeah.
That's not my strong point, big bro. Look at my fingers now. I can't imagine.
How many days
5
do you
months.
stream? How many days do you stream DayZ?
Every time I play, bro, you never know what magic's gonna happen.
That's,
I'm on it.
That's it. So he's always on.
There you go.
Whoa. What about DayZ interest you? What drew you in? I heard you say it scratched
Okay,
on
that's
some.
the Zagoria answer.
That's a Zagola area,
There you go.
But
That's the Zagoria answer.
but that survival aspect of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't figure out the combat with like the regular settings and shit, so I needed to take time to even like the game. There was a part where I was just tired of dying when I ran into everybody, and Zagoria let me hide like a rat. I had a dude who was alive for like 2 or 3 weeks, man. It was fucking
Just skipping along
That's
the
what I
back
knew.
the back
I just knew.
skirts.
yeah, it's just hiding every time I hear a sound. Yeah, dude. And then started throwing meat in the grinder on some PvP. Actually learned how to adjust my settings correctly. Now it's a lot better. Maybe I don't have to switch the mouse and key. But I don't know. They keep trying to pressure me. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, here's to come. Mouse, and keyboard, or controller. Decision is all yours.
Say what?
Said, it's your it's it. Decision to come. Controller or keyboard.
Do you know how to use mouse? Do you know actually how to use a mouse and keyboard though?
we're you know what? We're fucking way better. I was born before Google, so you know a lot of this stuff is not like you know what? That's really what the cool thing about DayZ is. It's kind of like a walk in the woods. I was on my way out of gaming before this shit, but the devil got me by the tail, baby.
Oh, you got the
This
bite.
game is so crazy.
You got the addiction.
with the
And he
yeah.
gave you the
it's-
worst game to get addicted to as well, DayZ. Oh, you're locked in for years.
Yeah, I'm I'm a
I just
5-year
Yeah,
addict.
pointed out,
Nowhere.
There's no reason to play games anymore. It's all the same shit, and then DayZ falls on your lap. I don't even have to go outside now, bro. You know what I mean? I go through a walk in the woods every day.
It's good. Hiking every day, murdering people every day. No longer have to go outside.
That's what I thought. I don't need to exercise anymore because you run so much in this game. I thought I burned off at least 50 pounds.
Yeah, and let's face it, you don't actually put the controller down, so then, you don't have to worry about your weight because no one's fucking eating. You're like, no, just keep going. And then you
My wife
stand up
walks on
after hours and fall on the ground and you think, what happened?
What happened
Oh,
here?
I forgot to eat.
I forgot to eat,
Do I
no.
have legs?
And I drank too much.
I was running all day. Why am I so exhausted?
Why am I so exhausted?
Yeah, I'm like a starving Ethiopian child.
All right, Mr. King Alobar.
Show us your tits.
That's
Sorry,
it.
go ahead.
That's it. Oh, what?
Is my mic?
Nice.
Oh, okay. I thought
The-
my mic wasn't working.
No, you're good, you're good.
Stuff. Hello.
Welcome, sir, to the podcast.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, sir.
Before we kick off, do you want to plug your socials and your YouTube?
I'm on the YouTubes at King Alobar, and I'm on the Twitters at King Alobar, and my Discord is kingalobar.com.
you seem
That's about it.
you seem to have a trend going there with all your names.
Hey, branding
Bit
is
of a
everything,
theme.
baby.
Bloody
Can't
oath.
Go by different names everywhere.
Bloody oath, it's all about branding. So first of all, absolutely wicked build you got here. I was very impressed. I've never seen someone put in a
I
custom
like
pool.
the finer things in life.
Oh yeah, I'm coming to stay at your place, that's for sure. When did you actually start getting into DayZ Xbox?
Oh, shit!
I
Homeboy
played-
disappeared, bro. Ah! Houdini.
Yeah, we
About,
banned
I
him.
don't know. Years ago, I played on my buddies all the time, and then his PC broke, and then I was like, "Shit, what am I gonna do?" And then I just started watching DayZ, all the old guys, and then as soon as it entered early release on Xbox, all over it, just was addicted to it, and then that got old. Well, the Xbox got old, so I got the PS4 Pro with the SSD drive, so it would run better. Then I got a PC because the pandemic hit and I had lots of time on my hands, so then I just been playing PC.
Ooh, very, very nice.
But still play
You like human flesh?
still play a lot on console,
Delicious.
but not as much.
I still play quite a lot on console. It's definitely two different worlds when it comes to, especially now with PC being, eccentric with all their mods. I think if you want to come back to the game itself, console's definitely the way to go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's got all the core elements of it.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
100%.
And you can chill, relax, spend more time without bad back or anything like that sitting at a desk.
Yeah, that's right. In the comfy sofa, that's the way to go. That's what I'm all about.
Totally. They're in bed, screw it.
Nah, I can't lie down and game. I cannot lie down and game. I get too excited and I jump out the
Big
bed.
bushel of pillows are for.
Yeah, that's it. So with coding and YouTube and playing, how many hours a week are you involved with DayZ?
Oh, 50?
50 hours a
50
week
hours probably.
over a
Yeah.
full-time job.
I only work like 2 hours a day, so and it's just by phone, so no
Yep.
big deal. And not
He's a
just
phone
why
sex
not?
operator. I can hear it, bro.
Oh, I can totally hear it.
Man, I told you all this stuff earlier in confidence.
That's
when we were
it.
getting suited out.
And don't forget to DM
We
that
spent
number.
9 hours on the phone last night.
That's it. DM that number across to me.
Well,
I'm
you paid
getting
for that.
involved.
You paid for that.
Yeah, that's it. Pay for that.
I'm sorry, what?
And what was it about DayZ that interests you? What drew you in?
Just being able to walk around in an open world, not have any goddamn rules. You can go build a base. You can go kill people. You can try to make as many friends as possible. You can try to murder as many people as possible. You know what I mean? And the more in depth it gets, the better. You know what I mean? The more steps it takes to make something, I'm all for it. You know, just crafting and I'm not all about the PvP aspect of it, but I love getting my frustrations out on a PvP server. So.
Yep, just jumping in and having a crack out, and then jumping into that survival, getting that little PvP warm up.
But DayZ was just the game I've been looking for my whole life, basically. So as soon as I found it out, my friends, started playing that, I was totally hooked. And that was, I don't know, a decade ago or something.
Yep, nearly 10 years since he's been out. Definitely a long hauler. Well, we appreciate you coming to this podcast.
I appreciate you having me.
Now get the fuck out of here.
No, that's what you call.
Oh, damn it.
You've had your time,
That's
mister.
it, that's it.
You've had your time to shine.
Listen here, coffee buzzer. That's it. All right. Hello, Tin. How you going, bro?
Oh, and I wanted.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
not
oh.
a coder. I'm a placer.
Hello.
I don't know enough about coding. I'm not a coder. I'm a placer. I'm done.
Oh, he got
I
a...
just don't want to be. I don't want people saying, "Hey, I'm not a coder," because I ain't a coder. I wish I was.
Well, I don't know.
I'm working on it.
Judging from what Don was saying the other day on his YouTube, he's not too bad at the coding, mate.
Oh, you're getting the raps from the
I'm
big
just
dog.
Copying what he does and trying to re-put
Yeah,
into it.
he did indeed.
That's what you like to hear.
Move on to the
Nice.
All right, Mr.
He's
Tim.
famous.
Tim's the owner of
Hello.
the long-term super dope, awesome Heli server. Merged probably about, 9 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, merged about 9 months ago, where the two communities
It's on my
collided.
favorites list, bro.
It's been very
Hell
popular for a very long time when it comes to faction PvP. Would you like to plug your server and your Discord?
Yeah, so I own Super Dope, as you can find it, or Awesome Helis as others know it after the merger. Also run the Discord, which you can find by just typing in Super Dope.
That's it. Easy done. Quite a large Discord. How long's the server been up for?
This one's been up since August of last year. I took about a year and a half break between the original Super Dope and this one.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
That's a bit of a break. Yeah.
It's always good to have a little chill off.
Chill off.
A little chill off. A little chill off. Go and have a chill off. When did you start playing DayZ Xbox?
When it first came out, I've played DayZ itself since it was just a mod. So I've always been a big fan.
Oh, dive right into it. And now that the server's cranking and up full bore, how many hours a week do you play DayZ for?
Oh, I don't get to play as many as I'd like. I probably only play for maybe 10 to 12 hours a week.
Yeah, nice. That good old family and work life kicking into it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. And what was it about DayZ that drew you to the actual game?
It's kind of like it was mentioned before. It's literally you can do anything, everything that you want to do. You can build your base, you can lose your base, you can get all the guns that you want, you can lose all the guns that you want. It's literally you cater the game to how you want it to be played, and it's always just been something that's been very appealing.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Well, it's good to have you on the show. Welcome to the podcast.
Appreciate you having me.
All right, so
Woo, man.
we've got some action over here with the guests. All right, they're kicking right into it.
Inspecting the talk.
It's inspecting it.
I'm not embarrassed at all.
Oh, you've been caught?
Fuck.
We'll be sending
Super
that.
dope. You're getting in on this?
That's it.
Hey!
This is where our guests mingle. That's it. So
Getting to know each other.
you get a pool going, the alcohol starts to flow, you get a barbecue. We'll get the gear off in no time, people. No time.
Next minute, you got a whole
Nice.
stack of poo fingers.
That's
My
it.
friend, give me some of this drug.
What do you got?
You want some?
Oh, you got some pox.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the way.
What's this one? No, this one.
See, everyone's got their actions.
This is the wank.
No,
Yeah, this is the wank one.
this guy's
He's
going
doing the
all
blowy
right.
one.
That's it.
He's-
You guys spend too much time practicing fucking sex moves on the game rather than
What, how to-
getting in the
Yeah.
kite yourselves.
Limited
Man,
creative.
buddy.
Look at these people. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. We are venturing on the
he's fucking
podcast.
jealous.
You
He's
see
mad.
that? I'm sweating over here.
Oh,
dude.
You
all right,
you
so-
need to hook him up, bro.
That's it.
Dude's super jealous.
That's it. Yeah.
Get
The-
the greedy one.
No,
Dude, he's got the
I'm
biggest
fine.
dick Here. We all know it.
That's it. So we'll just wait to the end because you're all gonna have to get on it.
What is the greedy story? Bro? I bet you rocking a good 9 solid, bro. That's
No,
what I think.
it's a pitchfork.
Oh my god. Dude, your lady in the chat one day said that she fell in love with you because you smelled like fire and horses, bro.
Yep,
But I don't know.
that was the
I guess-
cowboy time. All right.
Cowboy.
Let's get on with the podcast. The game suffers with bugs and glitches. Which do you think has hurt the player pop
I
the
thought it was
most
over.
over the time being involved with Xbox DayZ? So, to give you an example, for me, it was the ADS glitch, where you would pull up a gun and it wouldn't actually pull up the gun, and then you just get locked and murked. I'd like to know what bug has irritated you over the time you've played. We'll start off with the most prominent person, Mr. Honest Criminal.
Dude, I'm 5 months into this shit. I barely remember the glitch you're talking about right now.
No, you wouldn't.
think,
It
I know
probably
there
got
was
it probably got solved by the time you were around.
Alright. There's a couple of things that would happen, like you couldn't access your menus, but I didn't know about the jumping thing. I mean, it's still there. I don't know, man. The game, for the most part, the only issues I've ever seen are dealing with people with the different generations of console. DayZ is a demanding game, and certain people's consoles can't keep up, and then your internet speed matters. There's so much of the region of the server. So basically, I don't know. That was the only thing I ever saw was people having poor connections and then complaining about it being the game.
Yep. And that's why they
But there's
put in
so many
the
various
two
reasons why it
symbols that
could
are
be,
next
right?
to your the up on your left hand side. That's what they're all about. That's more of a
Yeah, that was a good addition.
yeah, especially for server owners, because you know you get a clip and say, look how bad your server is. Now it's an indicator that you can actually see if it's the server being red or their
The
connection
little
being red.
orange and the little red symbol.
Yeah, so the top one's about your connection and the bottom one's about the server connection.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like an indicator that people were nearby. So yellow if they're close and red if they're right near you. So don't lay on my dick for 30 minutes while it's red, right?
Yeah, that's it, done. No laying down, get up and start moving. You're fretting over, something that's totally wrong. King Alobar, what do you think?
Well, I mean, the cars were obviously the biggest thing under my. I mean, they were completely
Oh,
unusable
yeah.
for months. I mean, completely unusable for months. You know.
Yep.
But we've gone through it all. You know, we went through months of darkness. We went through, and rain, and there's been so many different things. But I don't give a shit. I love the game, and
Ooh.
on social media, I never say any shit about it, just because they've gotten so much better in the last 2 years. It's incredible.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if you started back in the very early days, 100%.
It's come so far, so I love it.
They're
Yeah,
not bugs, alright? The features, the
I
game
bought so
features,
many games.
exactly.
Difficulty levels. Difficulty levels.
Exactly. You got to know when to break. You know what I mean? I almost never wreck, and even when it was bad, it's like you get to know the game so much, and know the region and know the server. that you can feel a lag coming.
Yeah, 100%.
That second
And
message.
not only that, there's a few points that we all know is, we've got to slow down because there's a point where it's going to glitch. Unless you're me, you just try and drive through it.
Zelenogorsk before they fixed it. You know, now you can drive through there,
Push
but you
through.
used to
Oh,
just glitch out and crash every time.
So yeah, the bridge in Severo. Oh, that.
Oh yeah.
Get me.
that's it. The bus of Belota.
Or
Belota town, bus on the left, on the right hand side.
On Livonia was terrible. Lagabor.
Oh, yeah, Nadbor is really bad.
Nadbor's terrible.
It's because they're
Did you
their
just call it
XMLs are
Lagbor?
terrible. It's because Bohemian's
Lagbor.
XMLs, they're all messed up. You know, you just have to fix them all. Fix the lag.
Yeah, 100%.
And the area map is messed up too. The area map needs to be redone. So we have to do that ourselves.
Yep.
Servers, you know.
100%. You got any pet hate bugs to add into their tin? After
We'll see.
This
how
is me
much of
realizing
the
you're a co-host.
whitewalling stuff that they've fixed again with this new update, because that shit's terrible.
what's that? The falling through the.
No, whitewalling's where you can like see through walls, so you can see players. You can make all the buildings in a town de-render, so you can see players for forever away.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's real prominent on old gen consoles, eh?
Is that
Like it used to be, you can go up to a wall and if you leaned into the wall and then went into first person, you
You ever
could
been
see
slapped with a
totally through the
salmon?
wall. But now, if you
You missed, and I was
Would
right
you
in
hold
front
it
of you.
against
if
me
you
if I
go
said
to
yes?
dig up worms, you can white wall by digging up worms.
wow? That's a massive tactical advantage. Like I knew about X-raying, but I never knew about whitewalling.
I think
Yeah,
that was
and-
fixed on
and
the
that's the
last
thing
on the
with-
last patch.
yeah.
The last patch fixed
Yeah.
that. So.
It just, they made another one by digging for worms. You can still do it.
I thought in 1.2.1.
I am always
Oh yeah,
amazed.
hopefully they fixed it. That's
I'm
what I
always
was saying.
amazed by
Hopefully
the-
they fixed it again.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed they fix
I
it.
see.
Because I'm always amazed about how the community can find these glitches
Yeah,
so
who spends
quickly.
these hours
Yeah.
trying to find these things?
I shake my head. Same with the duping. Same with all that. Like now, back in old official servers, all you had to do was log off, blah blah blah, log back in, drop the gear, blah blah blah. 10 minutes, you had it done. Now they've got to sign into YouTube and jump into other programs and get across. I don't think, and that's a maybe if it works. And yeah, I don't know who's got the time to find out these
thing
bugs
people
and
go
cheats and these little side hustles.
To
I
show
know
they
that the
can.
not
devs will
only
do
that,
something
why-
about Cronus as well.
Oh yeah, good old
Yeah, they
Cronus.
do. I was having a bit of a disagreement with someone the other day about the Cronuses on Facebook, and about how he was trying to tell me that they've pretty much created a script for aimbot, pretty much, so you're guaranteed headshots and leg shots with it.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know
I-
about
yeah.
that. I just know about the recoil control, but even still, getting full
Same.
auto sprayed
Yeah, well,
from
that's-
100 meters away is insane.
Yeah, well, that's the argument I was having. I was like, they don't have, as far as I knew, that script isn't available. That's just recoil control. But he was certain that this person had it, and I was like, nah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I know Call
Sounded
of
like
Duty's
some
done
of it's
something
just
about
being
it. It would
salty.
be awesome if they could do something about it for DayZ too.
Yeah, it would be. But we all know what DayZ's like, fucking tracking down
Oh, yeah.
cheaters.
If I'm
They're
going
not
to be
the
wet,
greatest.
I may as well be wet.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's more of the fact
I
that
could wait.
I don't think they've invested enough time in the actual that side of the game of trying to rule out the cheaters and stuff. I think they're more of the fact of, I suppose, letting the community do it.
Well, that's I think a lot of it's because PC they control the cheaters themselves. You know, they admin and control their own servers, whereas we don't see that as much because we don't have that ability on console.
Careful, guys. There's broken glass in the pool. I'm fucking bleeding. Anybody got a Band-Aid?
You're useless. You're fucking useless.
I saw five.
That's just your
floating in that
period.
pool.
It's just your period.
I shouldn't have got in the
You
water.
finally became a woman.
Plug up before
That's
you.
it.
Plug up before you swim.
It's on
Jesus
record.
Christ.
And I
That's
guess
all
the medic.
contaminated.
Oh, that's funny.
Give me a fucking Band-Aid. Give me a Band-Aid. I'm bleeding. I have them on you.
So with the bugs and stuff
Bleed all over
involved in it, what keeps you guys playing DayZ?
Band-Aid, dude. Thank
I think just DayZ itself
wanted you
keeps me
to go
playing
into
DayZ.
yellow.
It's hard to explain. I've bought so many games and I always just come back to DayZ.
Is that
It's
draw
a
bad?
rash, bro.
Is that draw?
That is a rash.
What about you, Honest Criminal? What made you stay?
What about
What keeps you playing?
Zagoria, you, the streaming makes it kind of fun, dude. I don't know. I was on my way out of games, big bro. I mean it. And then this whole thing is just, it's bright and shiny like an arcade. And there's this, like I told you already, bro. I think they put black magic over this shit. Like somebody's dropping babies. This game got real popular, and I don't see it fucking slowing down. You know, this shit is sick, bro. It's a disease. I got the fever, man.
You got the you got a hardcore addiction.
Player numbers and top player numbers keep popping up there, man.
Well, this is
We're
my theory
gonna
about
hit
the player numbers
100,000
popping up.
someday.
Okay, the player numbers seem extremely high because of the amount of alts that are on Xbox. Like a lot of people have like 20, 30 alts. Okay, is that going to change now that the alt time has been put on? Is that going to drop down the amount of players playing DayZ? But it's not really. It's just the amount of people aren't using the alts anymore.
How long is the timer? How long is the timer?
I don't know. I got off.
It
purchase
starts
It's probably
at
gonna
5
be
minutes for the
60
first
seconds.
one.
on console
Nah, it's 5 minutes.
or Steam.
5 minutes.
I can just go by
Then
Steam.
it goes up to 15, and then it goes up and up and up.
Yeah, it just
I
keeps
think
going.
Really?
that's the max.
Yeah.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
I don't even have one alt. I fucking can't stand that people do that shit. But
Dude,
it
yeah,
is what it
I'm
is.
the
Yeah.
same. I feel you with
So
that, Micrum.
I used to have
hate it.
that same opinion, but being a server owner, especially on a full map PvP, I used to get accused all the time of just cheating. So I would always just play on alts because it's better than
Yeah.
constantly having your player base fucking complain.
And that's 100%.
Although, you know, the first time I was the same. I used to only run as one. Honest, you'll have one until you get into base building, and you
Yep.
want to.
We did a base, and I did that on
and then get
Zagoria,
into
right?
raids. When you get into raids, and you have that full raid battle, and you just want to keep going back. That's when I cracked. That's when I
Well,
was
when
like,
we
okay,
had it in
I'm gonna-
Zagoria, it was fucking nice that my friends had it, but we just lost all of our alts to like the same battles, so it was like nothing. And the big base building,
Yeah.
like fucking hella turned me off, bro. I experienced all of it on that one run in Zagoria. This guy like spawned inside of our shit. He pretended to be our friend, dropped our flag. They campfire glitched us. The garden plotted
Yeah.
us. I learned the
Oh,
whole
that's
fucking
hella
shebang
annoying.
all at once. And now I'll just do
Yeah, it's
fucking.
emotional,
I'll bury
huh?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is emotional. And then you blame your squad,
Yeah.
like, why weren't you fucking big, you know?
Yeah, then the inner turmoil
Oh,
kicks
shit.
in.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember my
it was like a
first one.
fucking
Greedy was
job,
with me.
dude, to have a
Fucking
base. Dude,
Yeah.
it's a
messes with your head.
career,
It
dude.
really can be.
That's emotional
But-
damage.
That's
a lot of
emotional.
emotional damage.
Yep, 100%. The old losing your first base. It's like getting your first.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like getting your favorite bike stolen.
We've all got a little bit of PTSD from that shit, I tell you.
Word.
Sorry to interrupt, boss. Just something in the chat. Just need to crank the
Yeah,
guests.
that they said that you're loud and
Or-
everyone else is a little bit quiet. But yeah, I just turned it up. They're on the money. It's always Warden
Turn it up,
complaining.
rain
It's always
down.
Warden complaining.
Well, does he do anything better than that?
That's it. Get into him.
He's a master at it.
That's it.
He's a full
Yeah.
master at complaints.
Sometimes I think he
Controls.
complains better than he shoots.
Oh, shots fired.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Did you,
We
did
love
you
the
have
Warden.
the volume up there?
Yeah, that's it. What have you heard that?
Did you hear that?
What have you heard
Yeah,
that?
did you hear that, Warden?
That's it.
That was just tested the volume.
That's it. DayZ recently changed experimental to have custom loadouts. I don't know if anyone's had a crack on that. It's absolutely wicked. Do you reckon this option's going to come to community soon? What about you,
Cool.
Mr. Alobar?
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I said DayZ recently
Custom
changed
loadouts.
experimental to
Oh,
custom
yes.
loadouts.
I do. Yes, I do. I think so.
You think they'll be getting them next?
Yeah, it's gonna not. I'm holding out hopes that because they didn't give us an updated file for Xbox, that maybe they added something, but maybe next update, maybe a JSON. I mean, it's not going to be an ini.tc, but hopefully a JSON that we can just add a few things. And I mean, I already have one ready to go. I think they do it, so yeah, I hope so. Because they added the slots is why I think it. You know.
I hope they never put that shit on the official.
Like a different,
It's gay.
a change of loadout.
All right.
Maybe like on custom. Maybe on a custom if you want. Like, yeah, but
On
Yeah.
official, it's going to be whatever it's going to be. It's going to be the same for
bro,
everything.
what happens is
Official.
people start adding stuff on all these games, whether it's PUBG or whatever, and people just add shit until it's like every other fucking game.
Yeah, but
This
you
is
used to
awesome,
load
dude.
You used to load in with a hoodie.
Yep.
Now you load in with a t-shirt. Things change.
Yeah, we used to have
Your
a
opinion's
flare.
wrong, bro.
The-
Dude, you don't last long at parties, do you?
oh shit!
It's not the only place you go last.
That's it. Oh, there's gonna be some fighting words at the end here.
Ooh,
That's gonna.
burn.
Oh, I love
It
it.
took me a second on that one.
But you are right. The loadouts on official will be the standard loadouts. If it comes to community, I think it'll be an absolute game changer.
Maybe we'll get a can of tuna on official. I don't know.
You reckon food straight up? Nah.
He's hoping, man.
No, I have
He's
no
hoping.
idea. I have no idea.
Ooh.
I don't think so.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh shit! You're a stranger.
Molly,
Yeah, we decided we want to do our questions now.
Okay.
We don't want to wait. We don't want to wait.
all right.
Take a knee. Take a knee, sir.
Shit. Oh my god.
All right, take it away, Q.
Now I fucking get restrained. Get out of my inventory,
Yeah,
honest.
that's right.
Fucked, bro.
That's right.
they take over.
We push him in the
Find
pool.
out too. Alright.
All the other drowning babies in there.
They might not be able to see we do that. We don't
That's
want them to
it.
see.
That's it.
We may have to gag him soon if you don't shut the fuck up, though.
Jesus Christ. This is how you
Hey,
run
get
your
it.
ship? It's a fucking mutiny.
Yeah, that's what happens. They take over.
Someone's playing with your butthole.
They take
Someone's playing with your butthole.
Oh.
Ooh, now someone's playing with your front hole.
That's it. We'll give him a little kiss. We'll give him a kiss.
Yeah,
Alright,
well, let's just get our questions.
It's question
kicked off.
time with Q.
Okay, so usually my shit's all about what you like seeing in the game, and it's all pretty nice and happy. This week, I want to know what's your worst moment in DayZ? That one time where you just wanted to delete the game and never ever played it again. So what made you do that? Start off with Alobar.
Your uninstall
Jesus.
moment.
Well, I've never uninstalled it except to reinstall it for glitches. But I guess I hate to be boring, but I guess the car thing. But I think before it was all about connections and stuff like that, I was playing on some Singapore server way back in the olden days on PC, and I lagged, and I was like, "Oh, I should have killed him," and it was all because of lag. You hate DayZ and you hate this, but it's because you're playing, trying to signal across the world,
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
out, you know what I mean? Lagging out, cars lagging out, getting screwed by zombies in a door. There you go. Getting screwed by zombies and stuck in a That's my biggest.
Fucking door.
I
Fucker.
hate this
Zombie.
game. I fucking hate this game.
You're help me, zombie step, bro.
Were
I'm
you just
stuck.
like,
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
feel that
That's
one.
Took me a second, but I got it.
Krim, what's yours, man? What's that one
What's
moment
mine?
that made you just want to fucking fuck this shit?
Probably the previous mentioned fucking base building shit, but I mean, there was a time when I first started this, it was like a year ago, I tried it, and I did uninstall because I like went up to a dude, and I was like, hey man, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. He's like, cool, come with us, and I went with him and his boys, and after a couple hours, I just had their stuff, and he just said, yeah, to his boy, and then they fucking shot me. That's all I heard was, yeah.
Oh,
And
we
I
got
was dead.
muled.
And then, yeah, I got
Oh.
muled, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. I felt like a
Yeah.
fucking...
I've done that plenty of
Yeah,
times.
so there.
Yeah, we've
Oh,
all been
man.
muled.
Thank you for your
Oh,
service,
yeah.
mule.
Service muling. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Life lessons.
Where'd Ting go?
What about you, bro?
I would have to say it was back when it was just a mod. Probably like one of the first week I played, and you'd spawn on the coast of Cherno, and there's just ghillies, with thermal AS-50s sitting in the tree lines, and you just never stood a chance. And if you ever did make it out, then you would die immediately from hunger or thirst or something. It was probably just in the very beginning was probably the only time I've ever had frustration like that, when I didn't know how to play exactly.
Let's hit right in the learning curve.
Mr. Peasant, what about you? Hey, what was that time that
Yeah.
made you want to fucking
Peasant question.
fuck this game?
The recent one?
Well,
Oh,
the one,
The
not the most
recent
recent, the one that sticks out most in your brain.
This show,
oh, fuck.
episode 17.
Hey.
This was Skinwalker time. We were transporting 3 cars full of like a whole base because we had to move. We got busted in Cherno in one of the apartments and glitching in the opposite side where you're jumping around the balcony. So we had to move base, and we were cruising. We were 3 cars deep, and the person in front of us lagged out. And back then, when you lagged out, the car didn't continue; it just stopped. So after hours and hours, and it being like nearly 2 o'clock in the morning, we wrecked 3 cars, all our supplies. It didn't kill us, but it maimed us to the point where we basically just had to pull up, and then it reset. And we lost everything. We lost all the cars. We lost all the gear. And this was official
Appreciate it.
time. And this was before we were in the hardcore duping. And that was at a T point where I was like, you know what? Fuck this fucking piece of shit game. And I think I had like 2 weeks off it. Never uninstalled it, but just 2 weeks off. Just enough to get the love back. Yeah, but cursed fucking...
Cursed game.
Cursed game.
Cursed glitches. Miss Smiley,
All right.
you can take over the questions
I
now.
think he's breaking free, guys. I
Thank
don't
you,
know if
thank
he's
you.
allowed to break
Guys.
free.
It's actually,
Shit.
I was just showing where he was.
I don't know what
I
I'm
thought
supposed
you
to
ran
do.
away.
You didn't tell me.
I had to
Question
take a
time.
flash.
That's
I
it.
didn't even know that you guys were going to do that.
Slash.
He's tied up.
Alright.
It's
So,
a maze.
I'm a bit of a... I like a bit of reading. I like to do some light reading in my free time. I've actually been reading this article lately. It's quite interesting. So we're actually going to go back to the island. We all like, because we're in DayZ. It's just DayZ related questions. So they all happen at Skull Island. Okay, so I'll ask you all the same question. But beforehand, I need to read some of this article so you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, this one is actually called 17 sex terms you were too embarrassed to ask about. Defined.
What, we got Cosmopolitan out there, or Dolly.
Yeah.
I
Got
can't
Dolly
know what
Mac.
Yeah, exactly. This is the mid-sealed section.
That's it.
Yeah, we're not going
Added
to do all
sex
17
words.
because we haven't got all day.
Yep.
But no, so you're on an island, and Basically,
What
I
the-
don't know. Someone
what
you
the
really
fuck
like.
do
I
you
can't be
read,
bothered thinking,
lady?
just like.
This is bullshit.
Oh, you're gonna be first.
That's it.
You're gonna be fucking
You're gonna get
first.
embarrassed.
You take the questions, alright? Sit down and take the
Right,
questions.
think of your three people, okay? Get 3 people in your head, okay? Alright, so the first one
Got
is
it.
figging. Does anyone know what figging is? Alright,
Yeah,
so
figging.
figging is the act
Are you
of
thinking
inserting a piece of peeled ginger into someone's butthole, which would burn, sting, and be quite painful.
Spicy.
Yeah. These days, the term also can refer to the general infliction of consensual pain on the anus. So, have your figging person in your head who you'd like to fig, right? That's your first one. The next one is the love one. It's called aftercare. Aftercare, it's a term created by the kink community. It simply means checking in with your partner after sex to make sure all parties felt good and safe about what just went down and take care of one another emotionally and physically. This can mean cuddling, bringing ice to the submissive partner if they have any spanking bruises, and talking about what you liked and what you didn't like. Okay. So think of your aftercare partner. All right. And the next one. This one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. This one is called docking.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I know
doggy.
doggy.
Yeah.
Everybody here.
Oh, you do? I had no idea.
Yeah.
Dirty fuckers. I had no idea what docking was.
I'm sure it's also
Well, I'll say
called.
with it.
It's called anaconda too.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I can see that. Okay, well, just for the people in the chat who actually guilty fuckers who talk on the regular,
I love it.
docking is when 2 uncircumcised people with penises. They put that in brackets just in case.
Oh god.
When they get together, the first one pulls his foreskin back and holds it, while the second one stretches theirs open and outward as far as possible
Yeah.
over the head and shaft of the first partner's penis.
That's why it's
Alright,
called.
so-
That's why it's called. That's why it's called.
Over the head and shaft.
Yeah, so that's why it's called.
Look at
Yeah.
that foreskin that covers
And
the
the
shaft
shaft.
as well.
You do
Jesus
it enough time, it will
What you do is like, what?
get it stretched. That's
It's
it.
stretched.
That's why it's called anaconda, because one snake consuming another.
Actually,
Like,
that just
yeah.
reminds me
That's
of
how I
a
imagined
story.
it. I was like, okay. Then I was like, oh. It's so obvious.
No, I had no idea that like penises
That
could be
anaconda
so
looks like he just
flexible.
ate something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my
It's
friend
crazy.
Fleshy was telling me about how there's, you know, like in this, one of her friends was worked in a, like she was a sex worker.
How to make
Right,
a
and
group
this
of
guy
men
was
giggle
walking
like
along.
girls.
Stop me if you've heard this one. And he's walking, you know, had all the girls lined up so he could choose. And he went up to each one and said, "Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands." And then, yeah, finally chose her friend because she had thin fingers and was the only one that didn't have the false fingernails, you know, had short fingernails. Because, yeah, his thing was shoving fingers in his pee hole. So, you know,
Oh,
it happens.
God.
Yep. No, I think Tin said it best. Tin, you definitely took the words right out of my mouth. Exactly, my bro. Exactly. I got some weird
you know what
I got some weird
sounding
fucking friends, eh?
Sounding?
Yeah. It's an electrical
I'm no longer
pulse that
impressed
they
with
put
you.
through the penis.
Oh,
Oh, really?
And it,
Have you
yeah,
tried
it makes
that?
people like right away, I guess. I've seen
Right.
it done though. I've seen it done.
Oh, like in that movie, Orgasmo?
shocking.
Have you ever seen Orgasmo? Like that?
I think I've seen it. I don't
wow,
remember
that's
that
an old
scene.
movie reference. Orgasmo.
Yeah,
I've
haven't
seen
heard
that.
Orgasmo.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's the original, it's the dudes who made South Park, one of their original movies they ever made
Yep.
back in the
Oh, yeah,
early 90s,
yeah,
I
that
think.
one. Yeah. It was like a Barbarella take. I was like,
He's breaking out. He broke out.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
hang on, I haven't answered the question.
All right, we'll get on with
Alright, sorry. Alright, okay, King. Drop your 3 people. Who's the one that you're docking? Which one are you having lovely aftercare with? And which one are you figging?
well, for the docking, Susie, because she doesn't have a penis to dock with.
Ooh, good choice.
She's gonna hood you.
Oh.
Good
She's
choice.
gonna use a hood.
So basically,
Chicks have a hood, man. You can
yeah.
grab that shit out
That's
now.
it. Chicks in the
You're
hood.
you're gonna lose that rock paper scissors.
She's got a giant clitoral head. Okay.
Yeah.
Giant,
and then, yes.
Damn.
And what's the next one? The figging.
Figging. That's the
Johnny
anus
gets the figging.
pain.
Johnny gets the figging.
Alright, gets figging.
He deserves
which
a
one's
little
your love
figging, I
one?
think.
Your aftercare. The
Actually,
one
you
you're
might
gonna
like
like
it,
bring
so
ice to after you
yeah.
bash him up.
Frankie, definitely. He needs a
What
little
was that?
tender love and care. Frankie needs a
What
little
was it?
tender love and care.
Oh, Frankie.
Frankie. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Sensitive bloke. Sensitive.
Oh, Frankie, you lucky man. Alright, Tintin, let's go. Who's your 3? Who's your figgy?
The fish and the fish. No, I can't
Can't
do all 3
just-
things to the fish.
No.
You can't do all 3 things
No,
to the
no, no,
fish.
no. We want
You
names
could.
from
You
take the
people,
fish.
Tim. Names
You could
from
take the fish
people.
with you.
That's it.
So who's your 3? Who's your 3 besties?
Gonna have to be. I don't know.
That's it. He's like, I'm a PvP of faction
Alright,
server
fine, have
owner.
the fish.
That's it. He's a fishmonger.
Fine.
I like the fish.
Alright. You
We
can
don't have
the
fish on my
Alright.
server, so I like the fish.
All right,
I
that's
can still see it gasping. You can always put it back in.
My turn. Is that what you're telling me?
Your turn.
Yeah, I don't choke. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
choke
yeah.
under gay pressure, bro. Look at. Okay, so number 1, I don't want to put something in somebody's butt.
Yeah, the figging. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that to Jugsies. He fucking deserves
Oh,
it. You
yes.
know Jugsies.
I was hoping to say
Jugsies deserves. He needs a little bit of vitamin C. Is that all right? If Figging is putting orange peel in his booty, yeah.
No, it was
He's getting
it was
it
a
was
bit of
a sliced
It was
ginger.
a bit of raw.
Yeah, sliced
yeah,
ginger.
By the way, he's gonna get a healthy boost right now.
I want to watch that.
Ah.
I want to watch that one. All right, who's your aftercare? Who's the one that you're gonna have a
Oh,
snuggle
I have to
with?
take
after
care of
you-
Shawnee Poopy's aftercare, because after he gets it really hard for
Okay.
me, he's gonna cry a little bit. I know that
Yeah.
that's gonna revolve some ice and whatnot. So see me get you back 22 is gonna be my aftercare.
Oh,
That's
little
right,
see me.
Little
Yeah, I
see
feel
me.
that.
Yeah. And then as far as
All
docking
right.
goes, I want to dock with my boy fucking Musha. Musha's a badass at PvP. I just want to show him whose cock's bigger when I'm fucking overcome this kind of
Nice.
Oh,
Good answers,
it's
man.
fun, yeah. Love
Good
it.
answers.
You'd be
There
like
you
the
go.
finger
Thank you,
in
boss.
the other guy.
All right, can I take this back? You guys finished?
Yeah, you can have your show back now.
I appreciate yours.
Well, I do have 14 others on the list, but we'll work through those over the next coming
That's
weeks.
it. That's it. That's it. Got a whole stack of ginger popping fun.
Yeah, this one's saved to favorites.
All right, so we're going to move into our skill comp. We'll have to head over towards the cars.
Oh, these on stairs. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's a
Oh,
foot race. Oh my. Oh, he killed somebody. Look.
where did I put him over there? That's it.
We're going to supply trucks.
Yeah, you need to arm yourself with a grenade launcher and as many explosive rounds as you can pack into your pockets.
Okay. Last one there's gay.
That's it. Nothing wrong with being happy.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nope. Biggest ginger of them all. Gecko fish. Alright, we need to get ourselves a couple of these guys lined up. Just need 2 more gunters. Yeah, good old Gecko Fish. Actually, yesterday we dropped in to see him. He was doing a charity stream event. That was, it was pretty cool. What we're not going to tell Honest is we're going to blow up his car. So what these guys are going to have to do is car demolition. They'll need to be on the hotel, the front of the hotel, that bridge section right across the middle. And they'll need to destroy their car. First one to destroy their car in any means possible will be the winner. Just got to close this. So precision is always the key. We've got a few PvPers. Right. So while we get everybody set, they're just going to go get their weaponry. Boob, no boob, boob, no boob. Let's go through the chat here. How to make a group of men giggle like a girl. That cracked me up. Ah, she's definitely got the questions that put the people on the back foot, don't she? And that's what we love about Smiley. That's the funny thing about it. She's got that way about people, no sweat whatsoever. As the sun goes down. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out to the podcast. Of course, you can always catch the podcast on YouTube. And of course, we're just going to get ourselves started here. The secret word is teabag. We're rolling around. Where are these guys? But just to have a little... I can't believe how much work is put into this. This is just the absolute gorgeousness when I jumped on. I appreciate you rolling that YouTube. We're all foul porn stars in his eyes. You cannot, yeah. No, but she just has that way with people. That's probably one of the things that brought me especially attention to Smiley when I first met her around the DayZ community. She's just got that thing with people. I mean, we were out killing people on Purge last night. She made 4 friends.
There he is.
You guys all ready to go?
We were waiting for you over there.
Oh no, you got to be over here.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm at the tent, bro. At the tent.
Ah.
Pretty good still. So I'm not completely useless like a lot of modders can't even. They die by a zombie in 2 seconds. You know.
It's because they don't play.
Say you're not completely useless.
Which I understand.
That's
too much
I
time
totally,
coding.
Because you
I've
give
done
up.
nothing but coding for months, and I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot how to play," and then so I had to play again.
All right. So if you want to come up to here, that way you can at least see them. Probably have to get king on the other side, but as you can see on the edge of the run, there are 3 cars. The very far left-hand Sarker. King Alobar, that's yours to destroy. Tin, you've got the Gunter.
As far as I can hear you.
Oh, as far as you can hear me. Oh, no, you can come up here.
Yeah, we'll get 3 in here. Look, one can stand here, the other one can stand over here.
Oh, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, one here.
I'm just thinking direction-wise.
Yeah, I would run over
Direction-wise?
the other side.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
And
it's different distance.
that's right. So we'll get somebody to roll across the bottom, to roll across the other side. But Honest Criminal, we've decided to put your Olga as for you to blow up.
You're gonna make me blow up my Olga?
Yeah, 100%.
She's a classic, dude.
100%.
Haha!
So-
your first one, and now you got to make me blow up your second.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Sir, how many cups of tea have you bloody had?
You
A
fucking dirty
succulent
red coat.
Chinese meal?
That's it. That's it.
What's his
I
name?
see
Who he got
your
arrested on?
I see your kung fu is up to scale.
Succulent Chinese meal?
All right. So the idea is first to get your car smoking, not blowing up the greedy peasant.
Is it? Do we go at the same time?
Yep.
What do we do?
I'll say ready, set, go, and you just unleash until the first smoker. Can the co-host just keep an eye on which car goes first?
Oh shit! I got
wait,
it. I
wait,
should
you
have got
want us
more
to go
rounds.
down the... Wait.
Oh, I probably know
So
what.
mine's on the far
Yeah.
left, right? Mine's the...
Yours is King Alobar. You've got the Sarker, which is the one on the far left. Tin, you got the middle one.
Yeah.
And Honest Criminal, you've got your Olga.
Olga.
Olga, Olga, Olga.
Bonus points for killing Smiley.
We're all
Oh.
from up
Yeah.
here on the... top.
And once I say go, you just unload until we get a winner. Is everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Set. Fire away. Good. Bonus points. See, you just keep firing. We want to see one of them smoking. Ooh, that was right on target. I know that everyone's on target now. They've got the line.
Yeah.
Smiley's coming back. She got blown up.
I'm out of shots.
Oh. You're out of shot. You're going to have to go get some more shots. Oh, there we have it there. Pull it up.
We're done, suckers.
We're
I got
done.
a smoker.
That's it.
Nice.
The winner of the M79 Grenade Launch Challenge, King Alobar. Congrats, bro. Congrats. Oh, fuck. They're shooting them up.
Wait, give me one more shot. You got an extra? Just give me one.
You
This is
have
my
a
last
living
one, but
Smiley out there
I got
still.
one of my feet here.
you can take that last one.
No, go ahead. We just need it for when these fuckers try to kill us. Go ahead. Save it.
They're like, we're going to go out. We're going to go out in style. All right, well, that's our skill competition done. The M79 is very difficult over distance. You got to have that quality aim and keep it on target. Wait for everybody to come back.
Why didn't you guys let me win? I'm fucking confused.
Because you were too confident with the gay stuff.
I won with the gay stuff.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
don't let them.
Have to share. All right.
I knew it.
It's
I came for victory, bro.
That's okay. You got the dub. You got the dub and one in the back. That's how good you were.
Nice.
Woo!
And King Alobar also gets recognition for taking out Smiley.
That's awesome.
Oh, did I? Well, she was the one down there.
Yeah, that's it. It's a good shot. It was definitely a good shot. That's where you get your bonus points from.
Coming.
You coming? You right, bruv? They give you a bit of a rough up.
Yeah, bruv. Yeah, no, it's good. Congratulations.
Don't mind a bit of a rough
to
up.
King. I think it's King's.
Yeah, King.
Just need some aftercare.
That's aftercare.
Okay, you need some aftercare.
Can we?
I need to make a hot tub for us.
That's it.
All right, I'll bring the vodka.
That's what I want to see next. I want to see a little hot tub that you actually get hot in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you?
Oh,
Would you do that?
I don't know.
Buy it.
Yeah, with
Here she comes. She's been wrecked. Look at her.
Toasty.
Well, not going to complain.
That's
Time.
it. Wrecked with a sore but a smile.
I know I'm with you. It's gonna be sweet.
She's definitely walking like she's had a
The
taste
walk of the
ginger.
shame.
Yeah, the walk of shame.
All
Don't
right.
judge me, honest. Don't judge me.
Well, congratulations to the king. It's good shooting there. Everyone was on target. It's going to be a close one.
I thought I was gonna run out of ammo too.
Yeah, you definitely got to take those. Make sure you got plenty of supplies. At the podcast, we say arm yourself like Rambo. You're probably going to need it. 100%. All right, so we're going to get into community servers, Discord, coding, and bots. A lot of people find it hard to find the server or advertise their server. How do you guys find a community server or advertise your server? So we'll ask the new bloke, Honest Criminal. How did you venture your way around the community servers and find Zagoria and things
Oh,
like
dude,
that?
I'm a high pop server hopping hoe, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Wherever the most action is, the fuckery, you know.
And how did you
So
find?
just high pop.
And how did you find it? You just switched on, hit high pop, and then circled down the list.
Oh, well, I guess I don't remember, man. I either watched a video or fucking just played with the features I just started searching high pop and region. I mean, obviously these things they're self-defined, right? So it's right there in the corner. Just put it on the right settings for what I wanted, and bingo.
Oh, there you go. So straight up the community tab.
You're in.
Yeah.
What
The only
about?
thing I found randomly was a YouTube video about Zagoria.
Oh yeah, and that's what got you. Is that what piqued your interest in
Yeah.
Zagoria?
Waste those bullets.
I mean, yeah, I saw it when I was working, and then I fucking got out early so I can go play. Woohoo!
He quit his job.
They quit his job.
I told the boss I had to go play some video games.
That's it. What about you, Tin?
calling.
Do you advertise Super Dope?
Yeah, I'll post it in the Facebook communities here and there.
Yep. So you go Facebook communities, and I suppose you get quite a lot of word of mouth.
Yeah, and then as he said, I also find servers based off of the amount of players on it, so it helps when it's got more players in it, even though it's been dead as of late. But
No, it has been a little dead as of late, but it's the Livonia one, right?
it's because I
Yeah,
announced
but
that we
I
were going
found
to
you
do a
because it was high
wipe.
pop. Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll
it's
stay the
because
fuck
I announced
away.
we were going to
and
do a wipe, so now nobody wants to play
Yeah.
until after Tuesday.
Yeah,
Till the
I
name's
know.
something again.
I wish they'd shut up about the wipe and just say, hey, we're going to consult with server owners. Because not only that, it's probably
Well,
also...
and community wasn't. You don't have to wipe your community servers, but I've had some issues since I implemented 1.2 that I'm hoping the
Never
server
said
wipe
we
will
had
fix.
to wipe.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just
it's
something I'm
never
hoping to
fixed to
fix
wipe.
errors with.
It really is, because people can do rollbacks and stuff like that, but it's never the same. I think you always do have to have a wipe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wipe one. I like to
as
wipe
much
one
as much
update.
as the community don't like it, just got to get used to it. That when updates come out, expect to wipe on your server. That's just the way it is.
Maybe you guys as server owners can like throw a PvP event like the last week or two leading up. I don't know anything what I'm saying, dude.
No, you're
Some
right.
bullshit.
No,
Hold
you're
an
right.
event.
A lot of servers do
No, they
purge.
do. It's
A
got-
lot
yeah,
of servers do purge.
Yeah.
Purge.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
that's
No,
what it's called?
especially on even an
Do a
official
community build
official has
afterwards.
fat purges.
Well, with Oasis, they
fat
usually try and play it so they play in seasons, and they try and work it so each end of the season roughly works out to when the next update comes out. So usually once every 3 months. So people don't get all upset that it's going to get a wipe. It's expected.
Word.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, definitely. But they definitely do kill that player pop with the word of as soon as they say wipe, everyone's like, right, I'm going outside for a week. I'll ask King Alobar, how do you find a server or advertise your server? Are you a hype hop
People don't even know it
junkie?
exists because I don't care if anyone's on my server because the more people on it, the more pain I'm suffering. I feel. But I only put the server up so people can see my builds, and then they can fuck around, and then every week I'll do a wipe because I'm adding 20 new mods.
Yep.
Stuff that I don't release otherwise. You know what I mean? Except to other, certain people or whatever. So.
Because
so
your server's
when
like
I
a
used to
display
run-
home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a gallery kind of more than anything. And I mean, no one's ever on it, but if you ever looked at Scale Speeders or Don's servers, they've been running them for years. No one's ever on them except to go look at stuff for the first time and then play for a couple hours and then hop off.
Yeah.
But they're useful, for people that just want to look at something, to say, oh, do I want to put this on my server? But as far as advertising, I don't know, man. If I knew how to promote myself, I would have 20,000 followers.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Or at least,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know how to promote myself. Don't ask me, dude.
Well, what do you think I'm asking for?
Actually, have you ever
Just keep
thought
doing
about
what you're doing, man. I love your shit. So just keep it. What's that?
have you ever thought about
No.
streaming like on
Greedy,
Twitch or YouTube, do a live stream
Oh.
as you code?
It saps.
Ooh.
Or design.
Yeah.
He's
I've
a
thought
not
about
coder
doing
coder.
that. Josie does that, and you guys should follow him on Twitch.
Yeah,
Garfunkel.
Josie Garfunkel.
He does it.
Yeah, I fucks with
And
Josie.
you can learn, and people are like, there's no one's doing stuff out there. It's like he does it. Everyone knows Dave does it. There's lots of people that stream, and you just hop in there,
Yeah.
ask him a question. But yeah, I should do that. I hate streaming
Yeah, Lemons does
the
it.
game. I hate streaming because it saps my energy. Because it's like, oh, who do I
Yeah.
gotta look out for? That because I keep the same gamer tag, I don't have a shit ton of gamer tags. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, I might start doing that. I might start streaming because I need to get my numbers up, my view numbers, the hours, because I should be partnered by now, but on YouTube, but not yet.
Yeah, it's probably the hardest
this
grind
is
that
such
I've
an
seen.
organic way to have a conversation there.
That's what it's all
So
about.
you just
Fireplace in the pool?
pop it in the console cult, man. We'll flog that shit.
That's it, we get into it.
But I'm also
Yeah.
torn because I'm playing on PC most of the time, so it's like, what am I doing? I gotta decide. It's like shit or get off the pot.
No, you don't just. You just
No,
you
just
yeah,
pull your
keep
phone out.
scrolling.
Just
But
pull
I'm
your
never
phone
gonna
out and stay in there for another half hour.
I paid for a PS5 and an Xbox Series X for DayZ, pretty much, and a bunch of other games, but still,
Yeah.
So I love the game, so I'm never gonna quit the console, DayZ, ever.
No, you
Ooh.
play both. I play both. A lot of people play both. I like both.
Absolutely.
By gamers.
That's
Yeah,
it, buy
buy
games.
games.
No, I'm just
Xbox
straight.
is
I'm
superior
straight
to
as.
PS5. I'm just saying.
Console for life,
That's
man.
it, console for life.
PC shit.
I have had multiple
He's-
people go
he's
to
straight
PC and say
gamer.
they prefer console.
Yeah, I've had a few.
Yeah, my boy Shawnee
Well,
still
it's a
plays
different
this,
vibe.
even though he's got it on
It's
PC.
It's a different vibe. A console's different vibe to PC. You don't
Absolutely.
have to really think.
It's a better
I don't know. You
community.
just chillax.
You've got a better
Yeah,
community
it's a
on
good
console,
community.
period.
Yep, I'll agree with
Yeah,
that.
true.
Everyone's about
Yeah,
to wear the
yeah.
piss pants over on PC.
It's not
You
so
know,
vicious.
Same with PS5. I hate to rag on PS5, but I mean, you think no one talks on Xbox? No one, absolutely no one talks on PlayStation. It's ridiculous on PC.
Speaking of
Yeah,
that,
but
I'm
you
really,
won't even
buy a
I'm really
PlayStation.
glad that they're fixing the not being able to hear people in game chat if you're in a party chat.
Are they fixing
That
it?
used to be a
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
so now that they're fixing that, it's going to really change. Because I used to always be in a party chat, especially if you're in a big faction, and then have randoms come up to your base talking in game chat. You used to always go have conversations, but now you don't ever know if somebody's talking in game chat.
Yeah. It's going to bring back a lot of
Yeah.
the interaction that's been missing. I think it definitely
Yeah, I'm
will.
super excited about that.
Oh, they definitely are doing that on Xbox.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going to
yep.
happen with the
Yeah.
update on Tuesday.
Oh, bet you,
That is
I
a
bet
big
you,
change.
I bet
That's
you it
their
breaks.
most-
I bet you that's what breaks
Yeah,
this
there's
update.
a lot
You
of
can't
things
speak.
that people are
You
gonna
can't
break.
speak at
There's
all
no
for the
way
next.
It doesn't break.
That's it for the next 3 updates. You can't
Oh,
speak
no.
at all in game.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. I think that's my career. Everyone's going to come over for the podcast to actually my house. So tickets will go out to all the guests. We're going to fly in Australia.
I'm all over that, man.
Have it live.
Funny, because your house looks just like this.
That's it. This is my house
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Beautiful. And
It's
you,
a fucking mansion.
you'll have to build your own bedroom with logs and planks.
It's almost like a modern prison. I mean, this is like a re-education camp. This is what it looks like. Right? This is where we're gonna go.
Definitely. I'd actually like to see the build like, another 5 or 6 stories high. I think that'd be wicked.
Oh wait, I'm still working on it.
Ooh,
It's all
that's-
going to be different with mountains, trees, and there's going to be extra hotel towers over, I think, to the southeast there.
Why are you
And,
laying down?
There's going to be a lake. I get tired.
That's
old.
it. It's busy man.
Change
He's
the
aftercare.
Must have been.
Leave him.
That's it. It's getting a little aftercare. So for those who code or mod, what coding tools do you use? So for myself, I use DayZ Editor. Is basically all I use. Are there any other programs out there that you guys use to help coding?
I use VPP admin tools a lot, DayZ tools, bunch of Steam Workshop tools from different, community members, and then Don scripts. And I'm slowly learning Python and JavaScript so I can do scripts and stuff, but that'll be a while from now.
Wow, that's just hectic.
Yeah, it's a lot, but that's
That's a
all
lot
right.
of brain power.
Yeah, I've heard the Python stuff is very good
I
for
love learning.
automation.
I've always liked learning, so.
I heard the Anaconda stuff was pretty fun too.
That's it. Well, you know it. You got swallowed.
Bullshit.
There comes to a point where, as a server owner, ownership rights and doing what you want with the server basically comes down to the final point. The question is, how much benefit should a server owner have in their own server?
I read that. What does that even mean?
So, for instance, should
Use
a
layman's terms.
should a owner be able to have a kit stored somewhere in his server so he can just jump on, get on?
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like a benefit. Do they get a custom base in a server that you have to build your base in? Is there how much should a coder an owner be able to sweeten the deal in their own server? And it's
None.
none.
They should have an
Yeah,
admin base
I
to
don't-
help.
I don't
They should have an
think that
admin
there
base
should
to
be
help the rest of the
anything-
players. Period. They
Yeah.
shouldn't even play on it except to check the loot economy.
He's passion.
Honestly,
love it.
I hate to say it, but
No,
I
that's
don't
what
like
running
what
a
that's
he
what,
server,
said.
All
Run
right.
another server.
Let me run this by you. What if somebody who owned a server made it like a gimmick, right, where they didn't exploit it to be super powerful, but there was a place that you went to that was actually fun, like some fucking wild-ass character that you would like to play the server on just to go fucking see if homeboy's fucking in his shack fucking throwing meat at people or something stupid, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if he had like a little...
That's RP. That's fine. That's RP. That's
All right.
Yeah,
so
so
there's no disadvantage to an RP.
I heard about this
that's
handicapped dude, this guy who like apparently gets like disability. This is what I heard. This is what I heard. He's a disability dude and he pays this server company like, I don't know, a couple $100 or whatever, I guess a month or something. This is what they told me. And they built him out a fucking, his own little base and shit. Like, so he's like a thing. Some handicapped guy on a server somewhere, I guess, just fucking with his own shit, chilling. That's what I heard.
no, that's not a. I suppose that's not a bad thing. I can understand that.
No, absolutely not. And you've got a place to visit. He's like a tourist spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the hard thing about saying that you know, server owners shouldn't play on a server at all. A lot of
No,
people
that's a
create
hard
Harsh,
line.
Sean. That's
a
fucking
hard
harsh, bro.
play.
But that's,
I thought it was
But
bad
that's-
talking about going see
I
a
think a
retard. This
server
guy.
owner should be separate. I think a coder and a server owner should be two separate people. Honestly,
Yeah.
to run it
Yeah.
proper and fair to
So
everyone else. and
the
no one
whole
else can complain.
reason I even
asked
started
my
my own
opinion, I'm
server
giving
was
my
because
opinion.
I got banned from another server for breaking a mythical rule, you know, because I killed the server owner. That's why I started my own server. So I personally don't get any perks. Like I don't get any building supplies. I have to do everything the way anybody else does. There's no
I'm talking
perks
high
to
pop
being an
servers,
owner
though.
on my server, but it's just so that I have somewhere to play is the only reason I run a server.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. You know?
Nice.
So
There's
I agree
4,000
with that.
servers on each console, so everyone have their own. That's great.
Yeah, we do. I do find
Yeah,
a
bro.
lot in the
Looks like your
community.
opinion's wrong again.
No, it's not about being wrong or right. It's I do find that most owners will actually play on a different server to avoid having that stipulation of you're getting an advantage. A lot of owners do it because they
Right,
want
which is why again I play on alts all the time on my own server. I won't play on my main for that very reason.
that, and that's exactly right.
Yeah.
You either don't play on it or you play on an alt so you can roll undercover.
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 But I find as well, like, when you own a server, you know everything that's there. You know, so you get all excited,
Exactly.
you go, yeah, I made this server, and you start running around and you go, well, this is
Exactly.
fucking boring.
Yeah,
I've got nothing to explore.
there's no
or
challenge.
nothing.
I want to play
It's-
on my own server. I want to play on someone else's built server because I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Unless I'm having one of those really depressed nights, you know when you get like fucking depressed, you don't want to talk to anyone, and then you just, you go on
Yeah.
your server
Throwing back
and
the
you
Fosters.
and you've got that little hidden spot that you made yourself, and you go in there and you just sit in there and
Absolutely.
cry.
That's
Drink
it.
a bottle of bourbon.
Yeah.
That's
That,
it.
I mean, apart from that,
Word.
That's all three of my servers.
Pint of ice cream and a bottle of bourbon.
No,
And a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
cry. Absolutely.
Isn't that where you go
Yeah.
to
Healthy.
cry?
Yeah.
it's healthy.
And very healthy. Absolutely.
Got to get that shit out. Anywho, good
Can't get
times
that pent-up
on your
anger.
own server.
Well, yeah, Techie makes a good point in chat.
Well, it's good for
You know, an owner has to run their server for the fact of checking that the construction is complete, that everything's right, that it's working right. So, I mean, you at least got to jump on at least, for a little while to double check. I wish we had God mode or flying mode. That would make my life so much easier rather than having to spawn in and roll around.
I keep a. I run
yeah.
other people's servers too, but what I do is I keep a copy of theirs on my PC local server, and I've got a copy of everyone's server. So if somebody says they can't find something, I'm like, I can see where it's at, and sure enough, they go there and they find it because I'm running an exact duplicate running and clone, of their servers.
Yeah.
On PC, and I can fly around and look at exactly where stuff is and
Okay.
see how much,
Oh, you get all the fancy stuff going.
Well, it's just VPP admin tools, and you can do all that just with one mod.
Yeah, there you go. VPN
Beautiful.
admin tools. I need to get that. I think that's my new next tool to get.
Yes, you can do builds on there. You're gonna only do half your builds in DayZ Editor after you get VPN tools.
Yeah, well, me and editor, we live side by side these days. Good old editor. Whoever got me into that, thank you. You fuckers. All right, we're going to move
you
on
go through
to...
those addiction stages.
Yep. And then somebody built this thing in her server, and I was like, ooh, I'm all inspired now. And then I spent 80 hours building a maze.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
It's so much fun, isn't it, too? And you're like, oh, I could put this here, and you get ideas as you go.
Oh,
I find
God.
it really relaxing.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Yeah.
ideas.
That's the thing about being a coder and a creator is, I guess it's a game in itself, you know, because it's almost like you're playing like a sim,
City or
you know,
Sim 5
a
or
building
whatever,
sim.
yeah.
We're creating a whole fucking map. I mean, that's
That other
that's
people
game in
can
itself,
enjoy
really.
across the world if they
Yeah.
want. You just got to download one
Yeah.
file. You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get people from China thanking me, and Brazil, and all over. You know. And I just
Oh,
use
damn.
Google Translate. I just use Google Translate to talk to them.
Oh god, that's what I've been doing at work lately. We've got these Vietnamese people that we've brought in to work, and they don't speak.
He's got
So I'm
The
sitting
way-
there trying to tell them, yeah, you've
Risky
gotta
beginning
paint
to a
this
sentence.
wall. You've got to paint this wall, and the ceiling's finished. So I have to pull out my phone and speak it into Google Translate, then stick it in their face and press play so it speaks to them in Vietnamese. And then they're going to do the same thing back to me. It's funny. Oh, it's crazy.
absolutely hilarious. Yep, I get that sometimes when I get customers in. You get with this old Japanese man that comes in, and he all he says is "si." So he fucking, you know what I mean? So he gets out his phone, I get out my phone. He punches what he wants in and translates it to English, and I translate mine back to Japanese, and we sit and have a conversation through phones. Makes life
Word.
easy.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it
Tech
amazing
is cool
how far
sometimes.
technology's come, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, and he's about.
You can hold your phone up to a sign, and it'll just tell you what the sign says.
It'll just read it for you. And this Chinese fella, he's probably about 140. Like he comes in with his granddaughter, and she shuffles him around, and he's got his list. Just one of those things. All right, we're going to move on to playing and streaming DayZ. Content on DayZ can be hard to get, and it takes time to obtain. Any tips on bringing the action to your screen? We'll start with the person who is the most friendliest of them all. Smiley's got a gun. Smiley,
Ooh.
how do you get all these people? We were on Kill Day last night doing Purge. How many friends you make?
Yeah.
How many? 4.
Well,
4 in half an hour.
well, actually, just don't have any fear. That's the thing, you know. There's, you know, I run super light. I run, you know, coast geared. I don't get all like geared up and military shit, and then you get all fucking weird because you don't want to lose your shit, and then you don't talk to anyone and you hide. Yeah, you get the full gear fear. You just run straight up to them. You know, you just run up and say, hey, do you want to come do this? And we're going to have a good time. We're going to do this and that and blah, 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 blah. You want to come? And then they generally, most of the time, 90% of the time, they go, yeah. Because they're fucking not doing anything anyway. You know, they're just walking around, you know, looking for something to do anyway. So you just run straight up and say, yeah, do you want to come do this? Come hang out. And, yeah, that's it. Making friends 101.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What about?
Also helps if you offer them some head.
Yeah, well, especially with your little jiggle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Got to get your jiggle on.
Offer a blowy.
Wasn't
Upper blowy
present for
and,
this.
Blowies go a long way.
I feel deprived, robbed.
Yeah,
shit.
you will. You will.
My
Don't
shoes are
worry.
badly damaged.
You'll come out feeling shaved, feeling dirty. You know, a true peasantry feel.
Yeah.
Um,
That's how we roll.
being on a faction PvP server, Tid, how do you bait in people to draw the action?
I don't know. I think most people, it's word of mouth. Um, I run with one of the bigger factions, as you saw
Yep.
when you came and did our spotlight. So when you have a big faction that's just constantly killing everybody like we do, tends to get lots of people to get together and be like, hey, let's go fuck with those guys.
Yeah, so you form your own target due to your antics.
Yes.
That's it. Well, it's all about reputation.
Like it.
Yeah, nice. I seen you, Honest Criminal. I believe it was last night in Electro. Last night for me, early this morning with Electro. Fighting some guys in the office. And straight up, you went from party chat straight into game chat. Do you remember the part I'm talking about?
I do that every time. So.
You do that every time?
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
How do you branch out to get your content in? What tips do you give?
Well, I never really thought about it like trying to get content, dude. I realized that this is just, this is naturally how I fucking am. So, trying to inspire the randomness is just high energy moments. Sometimes you're low energy when you're on and you're just trying to grind out some time before you fall asleep. So it's okay just to kill people and not think twice. But
Sorry.
sometimes
You're good.
when you got the energy, it happens. You just go in and like Smiley said, I think people get nervous around other people. It's so stupid. You live once, buddy.
Yeah.
At least as whatever flesh bag you're in right now. So I'm happy being James. I'm gonna go be fucking weird, Let's fucking
Yeah.
earlier, like this guy fucking said he was streaming. He's like, "Hey man, you want to box? I'm fucking streaming," and I was like, "Ooh, right?" I was gonna introduce him to you guys, but I was like, "Hey bro, listen, let me tell you this real quick." I was like, Micers gotta stick together. We have a rule. And he was like, "Oh well, I guess if that's what we do, but we could also just fight each other." And I was like, "Look, dude, there's two dudes with spears over there who have no mics, and we fucking chase these dudes down. Me and him went like on a 4-kill fist spree just together. So I showed him the roast, you know what I mean? We fucking started punching the shit out of dudes that didn't have mics, and he's like, "All right, I guess that's what we do here." Yeah, bro, that's what we fucking do here, baby. Woo!
Once again, and that's how you make friends.
That's how you make friends, dude.
Definitely very, very good
Special
tips
man about
there.
filling you up,
Definitely
huh?
good tips there. Get your confidence out. Don't be scared. Throw your gear on the
You're my
ground.
boy, bro.
Or,
What's next? It's
or
not gonna
be
change.
ruthless and dominating and make sure that everyone knows your name.
Yeah.
Very good
Be
tips.
whatever you want.
That's
That's
it.
the thing. It's the perfect game to do it on. Be whatever you want and change it up daily if you want. Be a nice guy today. Be savage
Yeah,
tomorrow.
change it up.
That's it. That's it.
Hell yeah.
The word wipe scares players off till it happens. How do you think a server could keep the player base and keep the server interested? Until, of course, we wipe it.
Dude, my ass is itchy right now, so don't even ask me about wiping. I'm not good at it.
You're not very good.
Not my thing.
You wouldn't know how to wipe anyway.
Nah, I don't know what is a wipe, bro?
Ha-
Fucking
have
Do you
you-
do the spit and wipe? Do you do the spit and wipe? When it's not quite clean, and you spit on the piece of toilet paper, and then you wipe.
Interesting.
Just ask
fuck?
it.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Hey, relax. This is education.
My spit's so dirty. I don't want to get. Oh wait.
That's it.
Well,
Oh, you
basically,
don't do the spit.
you gotta dab first with the paper, right? And then if it doesn't stick too bad, you gotta lick the paper after that. Then it'll come right over.
Well,
Sometimes
actually,
it's
it
like a
depends on your
brown
bathroom.
markers
If you've
in
got
there.
access to
Hey,
it, yeah. If you got
before the
access
show's
to
over,
a
you
tap,
guys
you
want
can
me to tell you a
just
story
lean
about
over.
how the time I used the turd to get out of a situation?
Oh, can we hear that now, boss? Really need to hear
What's
the
up to you
story.
guys? Well, no, we were doing question time. I'm so sorry, dude. I fucking did it. I'm trying not to do it gritty. I'm so sorry.
Hey, we'd like to branch out. You want to hear? You want to hear?
Tangents are
No,
some
I'm
of the
trying
best
not to be
content.
like. I just downed a.
What,
a
yourself?
Coca-Cola,
You try
so
not to be
I got a little
yourself
sugar.
right
That's it. That's
Yeah, I'm
what.
trying not to be myself.
And
so
that's what
hard, dude.
happens.
I'm fighting every year.
That's it. That's what happens. After an hour with us, we just bring out your naturalness. That's what it's about here at the podcast. We want to get deep
Yeah,
inside.
fucking cunts.
Deep inside. Tim, what
Deep
have you
inside.
done with your server to try and keep the population there and the players there between now and wipe?
You talking to me?
Yep.
US?
Tim.
So I made the mistake of announcing the wipe prior to knowing that there was an update coming out,
Yep.
and then I wasn't gonna wipe it, which just happened to be at the 1st of May. So I wasn't gonna wipe it until
Is
the
this mic
update came
cutting
out.
out?
So I've been
Yeah.
on a.
Oh,
is it
big
better?
bro. Yeah.
Is that better?
No,
Yeah, it's better. It's
Good
working.
story,
I think
Tim.
everybody thinks
But,
you get.
so, anyways.
No, I heard all that.
I
Did you?
I
Yep.
made the mistake of announcing
yeah.
white prior to hearing
That's weird.
about the update. So I fucked myself. So
So you've had you've had
my server's
extended
been
quiet.
low-pop for a couple weeks now. Yeah, it's been quiet for a while, but everybody is still in the Discord talking about waiting for the wipe. So I kind of like, as suggested before, purge weekends or purge month, which was something I should have done. I probably should have left base damage on or held more events to make up for the having a wipe, but it's kind of how DayZ rolls, I guess. I mean, there's lulls and there's highs.
That's it.
So-
We all learn as we go. That's some of those things that you don't think of, and then obviously think, shit. But definitely some great tips there. Getting a purge week or a purge month, but just letting your server run wild and destroy destroy it before you wipe it.
Right.
What about you, King Alobar?
That's my rule.
That's it. King Alobar, what about yourself?
Well,
I think you're in
Purge.
whisper mode.
I mean,
No, I can hear him.
I am. No, okay. I offer, just the purge, and at spawn point, I have a little scarecrow. He has an AUG, and a few mags if you get killed, and then I've got Humvees loaded with gear, so people, because they know a wipe's coming, but so what? They can destroy each other's bases. And then also, I offer them deliveries of building materials to city centers, and then airdrops, even personalized for the people that play a lot, so that they can rebuild. So they're going to keep playing so that they get those privileges, you know what I mean, to keep playing. So, they keep people on the server that way too.
Oh,
So
that's
you can just so they can so they can build up quicker. Not
Yeah.
personalized, guns or anything, but just building supplies so you can rebuild quick, and then community builds, have everyone get together and build up one spot for a buddy, and that starts factions going, hey, you want to team up,
No, definitely a good little ploy there. Yeah, good little ploy with the aftermath there.
Do what you would want done when you play, when you were just a player.
Yep.
Imagine back then.
Just a player.
Just a player.
Player.
All right. So, if you could have one area on any map upgraded by the devs, where would it be? So, either on Livonia or Chinaris. What area would you like to see a touch up? I know that Northwestern Airfield's getting a touch up. I believe Belota's getting a touch up, or it's planned to. But is there somewhere else that needs it?
Yeah, Beleda needs a touch up.
Yeah, for me, I think it's Tizzy. Tizzy doesn't have as grand military base as it should do. It should be really.
Get those get those radars put up on those towers. That's the one. We can do that personally, but they should do that in official. On Tizzy, and then a bunch of things in Tizzy could happen, and also fix the debug areas so they don't look so fucking weird.
Yep.
Make it look like a charred wasteland or something else. For a change of pace, it's not like it's going to take up a lot of memory to make it look like a charred wasteland or whatever, mountains.
Yeah, like completely change the outer map. Yeah.
Yeah, because I sometimes I don't build on the outer edges of the map just so I don't have to look at that wasteland,
As someone who
you're safe on
spends
that
a
side,
lot
but
of
at the
time
same
running
time,
out that wasteland,
Yep.
there can be a lot done for it.
Immersion breaking stuff.
I've seen a lot of bases built on the
Yeah,
edge
we can
already
put 'em
on
out
officials.
Oh yeah.
See, I liked last update where they took the damage off tyres because you could actually drive out there. You could actually take a car out there and take it full bore
I took
flying
full advantage
over.
of that for a while.
Yeah, so did I.
You could get down to the bunker on Livonian like really quick.
Yeah.
Fly down the map.
Yeah, well, I've been... how far have we been out, Q? What? Me and Q went on an adventure on Role Players Oasis, and it was 15 kilometres out to the west. And I think we got 22 kilometres out to the northeast. So there's like 6 or 7 islands out of that
Oh my
northeast.
god.
Yeah, so it's called Hills of Gold is the video on my YouTube. You can actually watch us and how we pinpointed, one structure to another to be able to find our way out there. Some of the best fun I ever had.
I tell you,
That's crazy.
it was one of the most unique things that I've ever done in DayZ, that trip. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was. It was really, really just something I've never done. Like, I've drifted out of there before, got lost and died, but I've never had the opportunity to get out there, find a pub, sit down, have a drink, grab a tape, and then a big stash of and then trek my way back with a compass and nearly steer outside the map, so I would have just kept walking. But it's only I just saw the corner.
Yeah, the scariest part about that was once you'd got, we'd been running for an hour, 2 hours, the fear of actually getting lost then is crazy.
Yeah,
Gives you that
no
those
direction.
butterflies all over again.
No direction. I mean, there's one point there where he was just a little speck on the horizon and we're shooting to communicate. Absolutely wicked. Open up the wasteland for us or decorate it. Stop making it the hills of milk and honey of rolling green hills. All right, so we're going to go our final question. Our final question is fresh spawns. Do we... No, it's got to answer the question first. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, we're never, ever going to know what's going to happen to fresh boards. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our podcast done and dusted for the day.
Boss.
Yeah, no, good shot. Good shot. As per usual, when it comes to our podcast, they like to get a little hectic. Run a little death match previous to or afterwards. We'd like to thank our guests, of course. King Alobar, you can catch him on YouTube. You can catch him on Twitter. Absolutely wicked placer, coder. You can see his hotel right in front of us here. Some of the absolute quality goods that he gives. We also had Tin from Super Dope, an absolutely wicked server that's been around and stood the test of time. And we also had Honest Criminal. He's yeah, don't fuck with the expert, they say. Honest Criminal, who's Twitch TV. I'd like to thank all my guests. Appreciate everyone for coming out today for the podcast. If you want to jump on and kill these people, the password for the server is 17 written in words. And if you look up Day Dot, you will find the TPP broadcast. You can come here and murder these guys. They'll probably be around for the next 5 or 10 minutes. If you want to jump in, you're more than welcome. Definitely long live Super Dope. Awesome Hellies. Absolutely wicked server. Get out there and visit them. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the podcast done and dusted for the week. Absolutely wicked once again. Big shout out to my co-hosts, ADKQ and Smiley's Got a Gun. Oh, they gassed it too. That was just absolutely nuts. You could tell we're never ever going to get that last question done again. Because as soon as they do... it'll be all over and done with. Thank you everybody for joining us. That's absolutely wicked.